We're going to be looking at must-have documents if you want to apply for scholarships for undergraduate programs abroad. So these documents are documents that you must have if you want to apply for undergraduate programs on full scholarship or rather scholarships abroad, right? The number one, I wrote everything down, by the way. So the number one thing you have to have is your academic and school documents. Yes, you must have your academic and school documents. What are your academic and school documents? Number one, your WAEC. You know, I really do recommend using WAEC because NECO is not known globally. So, but when you use WAEC, you know, countries like UK, US, Canada, they already know WAEC right from Western region of Africa, so they know WAEC. So preferably by me, I recommend you to use your WAEC results when you're applying. The second thing is your secondary school transcripts. Yes, you must have this one. Majority of the scholarships will ask you to provide for it, but some of the scholarships will just request for only your WAEC. That is your last year's school result, which is your WAEC. But majority of the scholarships, they want to see your secondary school transcripts. Now, I've had people asking me in my DMs and also on my comment sections, what are these secondary school transcripts? These secondary school transcripts are your SS1 first term results, SS1 second term results, SS1 third term results, SS2 first term results, SS2 second term, SS2 third term, SS3 first term, that term that you guys wrote mock. Yes, the second term, you guys already prepared for WAEC, the third term WAEC, right? So these are what we call secondary school transcripts. If you don't have them, go back to your secondary school and request that you want your transcripts. They can process it for you. When I did mine, they charged money and it was a lot. It was a lot because I schooled in a Catholic school, so they had to went to the archdiocese, process everything before they got my own out, and it's very expensive. I did mine for almost 20k plus. So, but it is important. It is important. When I wanted to apply for a scholarship in Canada, right, last year, I had to get it. So if you know you don't have it, go to your secondary school and request it from them. These are what we call secondary school transcripts. Your results while you are in secondary school. So and also you need to have your WAEC scratch card.
WAEC scratch card.
Require you to submit this your WAEC scratch card, but you need to have your WAEC scratch card. There are some scholarships that are strict, like the scholarship I got at University of the People. It is mandatory and it is a must that you must submit their WAEC scratch card because they would like to go to WAEC portal themselves and verify your results. You understand, right? There are some scholarships that is just free going. You can just submit your WAEC and your original WAEC document and they'll see it and pass you. But there are some scholarships that request for your WAEC scratch card. If you don't know where to get your WAEC scratch card, you can buy it through OP, you can buy it through PAMPay, you can buy it through Money Points. I don't know about Money Points, but what I know is OP and PAMPay. You can get it online. I think it's about 3,000, 4,000. You can get it, but it will not exceed 5,000. So know who you are buying from. Another one is your secondary school testimonials. Yes, if your school do give testimonials that you have completed your secondary school and all that certificate, yes, it is important that you also have it. I don't have mine, and it's just some scholarships that request for it though, but your WAEC should already cover for that, your testimonials and all that. So these are the academic and school documents you must have. If you have NECO, no problem. But I believe NECO is not known globally. You know, it's only within Africa that you can use NECO to apply for scholarships. Then let's look at identity and legal documents. Yes, number one is your international passport. At least 6 to 12 months validation. Your international passport should have at least 6 to 12 months validation. There are some scholarships that will tell you make sure that your international passport is not expiring in the next 1 year or in the next 2 years or in the next 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. So you must make sure that your international passport has enough validation, at least 3 years. You understand, before you can start applying for this scholarship. And please note that not all scholarship will require you to submit your international passport. Majority of them will do tell you that you should submit your international passport during your application, but not all of them. But majority will do. So it is important you get your international passport. Some of them will just say you should write down the number of the international passport on a provided space, while some will tell you to snap in the front copy and maybe also the back copy of your the front page and the back page of your international passport and send. So it's important to have your international passport. Another one is your national identification number. Yes, your NIN. There are some scholarships that if you don't have international passport, you can use your NIN as a means of identification. Do you understand? Like the University of People scholarship that I got is my NIN that I use. So make sure that